In a recent interview with Dr. Jordan Peterson, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre sharply criticized both the Liberal Party and the New Democratic Party, NDP, labeling their members as egomaniacs, trying to distance themselves from their collective governance record.
So he sold his soul to Trudeau, fundamentally, decimated his own party, and gained nothing in return, including what he could have gained had he bargained properly. That's how it looks to me. And what do you think about that?
I mean, he's not a very good negotiator, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And what we are seeing is all of these egomaniacs in both the NDP and what we now call the Liberal Party are turning on each other because they all want to disown their collective record. All of them want to say, "Oh, I wasn't part of this," and whether it's the outgoing finance minister Freeland or Mark Carney, who's been writing the financial plan behind the scenes, or Jagmeet Singh. They are all trying to say, "I wasn't there, I wasn't part of it, I'm something completely different than what you see." And that is just an illustration of how much of a disaster their agenda has been. And I think that's why we're doing so well, and we're going to defeat them, and Canadians will give me a mandate to take the country in a completely opposite direction.
Poilievre argued that figures like Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland, former Bank of Canada Governor Mark Carney, and NDP leader Jagmeet Singh are attempting to disown their association with the policies and outcomes of the Liberal-NDP coalition. They all want to say, "Oh, I wasn't part of this," Poilievre remarked, highlighting what he sees as political maneuvering to escape accountability for their perceived failures. Addressing the coalition deal between Singh and Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, Poilievre claimed Singh failed to negotiate effectively and ended up compromising his party's integrity without gaining meaningful concessions. "He's not a very good negotiator, that's for sure," Poilievre added. Poilievre framed the internal strife within the coalition as evidence of a faltering government agenda and positioned himself as a leader offering a clear alternative. "Canadians will give me a mandate to take the country in a completely opposite direction," he asserted. The Conservative leader's comments reflect his broader strategy of positioning his party as a viable alternative to the current government, emphasizing accountability, economic stability, and a departure from what he describes as failed leftist policies.